Good morning and welcome to the graduation ceremony for Advanced Space Academy. My name is Dylan, and I have the privilege of being your Master of Ceremonies today. This is a momentous day, for all of you in the back there are about to join a family of over 1 million alumni from all 50 states and over 140 countries around the world who have attended the Space Camp programs since we opened our doors back in 1982. So, before we recognize our new guys, if any of you have been to Space Camp previously, or Aviation Challenge, or Robotics, or Cyber Camp, if you're an alumni of any of those programs and you're here today, please stand for a little recognition. Hey, a few of our previous attendees, a few up here in the audience, yeah? Thank you guys for allowing us to get where we are today. So, among our alumni that we have are countless scientists, doctors, and engineers. We're currently proud to have 10 astronauts, 2 cosmonauts, and 4 commercial astronauts as our alumni. And soon, we'll get to see some of them, including Christina Cook, Dr. Kate Rubins, and Jasmine Mabelli, return to space with NASA's current Artemis program, and may even be the very first woman on the moon. Yeah. And we hope that you guys can follow in their footsteps. So today, to welcome all of our guys there in the back to our graduate class, to our alumni family, we have Dr. Larry DeLucas joining us. You're welcome, yeah. Before Dr. Larry comes out and joins us today, let me tell you a little bit about him. Dr. Larry DeLucas is a principal scientist at the Aerospace Corporation. He was previously a professor in the School of Optometry, senior scientist and director of the Comprehensive Cancer Center X-ray Core Facility, and director of the Center for Structural Biology at the University of Alabama in Birmingham, UAB. Dr. DeLucas has received 5 degrees from UAB, culminating in a Doctor of Optometry degree and a PhD in biochemistry. He also has received several honorary degrees, honorary Doctor of Science degrees from Ohio State University, Ferris State University, SUNY College of Optometry, and the Illinois College of Optometry. He's published 164 peer-reviewed research articles in various scientific journals. He's co-authored and edited several books on protein crystal growth and membrane proteins, and is a co-inventor on 43 patents involving protein crystal growth, novel biotechnologies, and structure-based drug design. Some of the simulated research experiments that our kids do here this week are modeled after some of the research that Dr. DeLucas has conducted over his career. So, referring to his space stats here, Dr. DeLucas is a member, or was a member, of the 7-person space shuttle crew for the Columbia. They were for mission STS-50, called the United States Microgravity Laboratory, or USML-1, Space Lab mission. So, Dr. DeLucas and his 7 crewmates launched on the Columbia on June 25th, 1992, and returned on July 9th. In that time, he traveled more than 6 million miles, completing 221 orbits of Earth and logging over 331 hours in space. In 1994 and in 1995, Dr. DeLucas served as the chief scientist for the International Space Station at NASA headquarters in Washington, D.C. This guy has got pretty much everything you would want on his resume. I could talk about him for a minute, but while we go ahead, welcome him on out. Dr. Larry DeLucas.
Thanks very much, Dylan. Yeah, so You know, everyone gets a nickname when they fly in space, and, you know, I was telling the students that, you know, we had one guy that set all kinds of records with experimental jets with the Air Force, and his nickname was Mad Dog Carl Meade. And I flew with him in a T-38, and we were coming in to land here in Huntsville, and without telling me, he just turned the plane upside down when we were about 400 feet from landing, and I was going to eject because I thought something was wrong. I would have gone right into the ground, you know. So, but I tell you that because I have no sense of direction. In training, I used to get lost going from one building to another. I had to drive, you know, first fly in and then get a rental car, drive to the hotel, and I'd get lost going to the hotel, get lost going to the training site. We didn't have GPS, you know, back then in '92. And so my nickname, unfortunately, was Which Way DeLucas. And so, you know, it got so bad in training that when I finally flew, the first thing, I took off my orange suit, the space suit, and the commander said, "Follow me." And they had planned this whole thing on me. And so he takes me up to the flight deck, and he points at his seat, and he said, "Don't let me catch you in that seat." And then, meanwhile, they were putting all these signs up down below, and I floated back to the middeck, and here's this big red X over the hatch, and it said, "Larry, don't open this." And then there was an arrow this way to the science lab, you know. So I'm not a pilot, obviously, thank God, but I was a scientist, and so that's how I got involved with NASA. And it's a long story, which I don't have time to go into, but my children went through every division of Space Camp, the Advanced Academy, everything, the Aviation Challenge, and it changed every one of them, changed their lives. Because this program, number one, it teaches them that if they work together as a team, they're going to achieve their goal. Also, it shows them that something when they start, they wonder, can I do this? They learn they can. They just have to work hard, and you have great mentors around you that help you along the way, and that's what it's about. Because in my lifetime, when I was their age, all I cared about was basketball and baseball. I was on the basketball team in high school, and I thought someday I'm going to be a coach. I'm too short to be a professional player, but that's all I cared about. But then I had a high school teacher that got me excited about chemistry, and so when I started college, I thought, well, I know I liked it in high school, so that's what I'll major in college. And I had great mentors in college. And so it was all about having people like that that encouraged me and inspired me because of what they were doing. And that's the other aspect of this program. It's all about inspiring our youth so that they get excited about maybe technology, maybe engineering, maybe science like I did, and that's what we need in this country. So that's why the program that they go through is so valuable, and I hope they learn from this that if they really work hard, they can achieve whatever they want to do. I mean, I'm a great example because most people never thought I'd fly in space, you know, but it was because of what I enjoyed and really had a passion for, and that was science, and that's what eventually got me selected as an astronaut. Well, this program, if you just heard, you know, how many of the trainees end up astronauts, it shows you how much NASA values this program. I'm not saying they're all going to pursue being an astronaut, but it gives them, I think, the inspiration to pursue something valuable for our country, whether it's science of some type or engineering, some type of technology, because they learn from this program that they can achieve whatever they want. And it's just all about having that passion and working hard. When my kids finished the Aviation Challenge, which was all the programs, I'm not kidding, they knew more about the space shuttle than I did. And they took, I remember they used to have a trivia contest, and they came back and they asked me the questions that they easily knew the answer to, and I didn't. And so it's that kind of program that you see here. And so I've been, you know, part of this program almost, I think, since I came back from space, way back in '92. And I've seen the value with a lot of the students that come out of here and where they end up. And so you certainly made a great investment with all of the students here, and I think you're going to see it's going to help them as they go forward in life. So I'm going to stop there, and let's get on with the graduation.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so now it is time to graduate you and have you join this prestigious group of alumni. Graduating first today for Advanced Academy, we have Team Marineris, led by Noah and David. First from Team Marineris, we have Sebastian. Niam. John. Rodney. Kiefer. Nicholas. Noah. Tage. Ellery. Oria. Zalika. And graduating from home, Johnny. Let's give it one more time for Team Marineris. Next up, we have Team Isidis, led by Ozzy and Ella. First up, we have Jake. Megan. Josiah. Mia. Adeline. Carson. Logan. Andre. Soraya. And Grace. Let's give it up one more time for Team Isidis. Next up, we have Team Alba, led by Caitlin and Gavin, as well as Caroline and Mark, excuse me. Got some backup on these guys. So, graduating first from Team Alba, we have Danica. Shaw. Calvin. Gideon. Zach. Olivia. There we go. Gotta get the photos. Olivia. Vivian. Sloan. Caitlin. D'Alessandro. Dane. Callie. Alex. Kayvon. And Aubrey. Let's hear it again for Team Alba. Next up, we have Team Olympus Mons, led by Logan and Connor. Graduating first, we have Gabe. Daisy. Jordan. Jaden. Lauren. Zachary. Fox. Amy. Zach. Landon. Ellery. Samantha. And Samantha. Let's give it up for Team Olympus Mons. Next up this morning, we have Team Acidalia, led by Morgan and Elizabeth. First from Acidalia, we have Nathan. Jacob. Brandon. Nathan. Tyson. Liam. Kate. Donnie. Oliver. Kana. Madison. Mia. And graduating from home, we have Mason and Cassidy. One more time for Team Acidalia. Next up, we have Team Elysium, led by Kylie and Tuti. First from Team Elysium, we have Kennedy. Samuel. Sammy. Ryan. Tyler. Gabe. Mikey. Kaylee. Melissa. Virginia. Arushi. Christian. Camille. And Jacob. And let's hear it again for Team Elysium. After Elysium, we have Team Eunostos, led by Parker and Emma. First from Team Eunostos, we have Calvin. Jacob. Emmett. Percy. Sterling. Grace. Isabella. Michael. Robert. Christian. Julia. Jacob. And Samuel. Let's give Team Enostos another round of applause. Sweet, sweet. All right, and that brings us to all of our teams. So now that we've recognized you guys, each with one of your graduation certificates, it's time to get to a more fun part of the ceremony here, the awards. So, from the moment that each of you arrived and met your team this week, we, the crew trainers, all the people around you in those blue shirts, we kept score and watched as your team worked through challenges, built friendships, and participated in one activity after another. Today, we're going to give out a series of both group and individual awards that reflect your accomplishments this week. So let's go to our first one here. Excuse me, I need to shuffle through my descriptions. All right, so the first one that we work on is the best mission patch. Back in the day, astronaut Gus Grissom. Oh, excuse me. That's right, you don't. Pardon, that's why they have those flags now. But if you're ever here for a younger team, best mission patch, pretty cool award. Actually, we'll skip straight to the outstanding team, pardon me. So, for outstanding team with Advanced Space Academy. Some of our trainees, you guys may have known each other as you came in on Sunday, but most of you saw a room full of strangers when you checked in last weekend. And so over the course of this week, we look for a team that gelled together the best. And we'll accept this award not as just a group of 15 individuals, but as a cohesive team. An outstanding team displays an incredible level of teamwork, takes on every activity with a team attitude, and always strives for excellence and new knowledge. So, for Expedition 44, our Advanced Academy Outstanding Team, drum roll please. Outstanding team goes to Alba! Great job, guys. Great job. So we'll be handing out some awards for your kids if they're on that team. After that, for Advanced Academy, we have Commander's Cup. This one's pretty tough because a lot of the activities that our teams participate in throughout the week are scored. Everything from their engineering challenges to their simulated space missions. We keep some sort of score sheet on it. And these scores are given based on the team's professionalism, their communication, and the completion of each of the mission objectives. So Commander's Cup is given to the team with the highest average score of all the week's activities amongst the other teams. So, for Expedition 44, your Advanced Academy Commander's Cup goes to, drumroll please, Enostos! That's how it is. Great Great job, team. You know Stos. Great job, guys. This is fun. All right, so that concludes our group awards that we have for the teams. Outside of that, we have our individual awards. The big one that we have for this week is called The Right Stuff. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting some signals back there. Oh, do I have a Yeah? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyways, she's on it. Oh, she is. Oh, I didn't see that. Excuse me. So Right Stuff Award for our participant who had to catch a plane home. We want to recognize one person out of every program that comes here that we have each week, modeled after the Tom Wolfe novel of the same name, The Right Stuff. We give this award based in honor of those early jet test pilots and astronauts, all those people who made sacrifices in the early days of our space programs. And so a Right Stuff winner exemplifies both the characteristics of these brave pioneers and goes above and beyond to make their team's week here at camp a success. So even though she's not in the room with us, if we could give a round of applause to Cassidy from Team Acidalion. All right. So that concludes the awards portion of our graduation ceremony this morning. Before we wrap everything up, we do want to give out a few last thank yous. So before everyone starts departing, if we could get a round of applause for all of our parents and guardians who actually brought our kids to Space Camp here this week. Thank you for that. After that, we want to thank any teachers and chaperones that have joined us on the Space Camp journey with those kids this week. So if you're a teacher or a chaperone, we know that before you even arrived here at Space Camp, that there was a lot of work that you had to do for all the details, making sure that you could actually get here as a group. And a lot of our teachers and chaperones actually travel internationally to be here with us a week. So if you're a teacher or chaperone here today, let's give you a little round of applause. Lastly, on those thank yous, we do want to thank the people who make Space Camp possible, and that comes down here to the staff, the people who are here very early in the morning all the way to very late at night. These are the guys who make it possible. Every week, we want to recognize at least two trainers, actually, two of these crew trainers as the crew trainer of the week, an AM and a PM. So we'll give a little round of applause for each of them here. Your crew trainer for week 44 of the week is Miss McKenna. Miss McKenna is your AM crew trainer, and for your PM crew trainer of the week, it goes to Mr. Zachary. And in addition to those two crew trainers who really go above and beyond to make sure that not only their team's week, but every team's week here is amazing, we do want to give another round of applause for all the Space Camp staff who make this place possible.